about. We'll get stuck into that in a moment, but right now let's see what Medina can put up on the board. He's been surfing so well this season. 2 finals from the first 2 events, yet it's going to be hard to stop. He's had 2 second-place finishes from these first 2 events so far, and just watch the glide. This guy has just got a different tempo to his surfing at the moment. Layback jam there. I guess the one thing that Medina's going to have to do is just reel in his
wash to deal with there. As we look at the side-on view, comes off hard off the bottom, throws the back arm down, jams it. Little look back and check the spray, still falling as he gets into his next bottom turn. And did well to just get his position back on the board. And on this foamy section, just recorrects, gets back to the power source, and then finishes off with a little foam hit. So not a bad ride. I think we're going to see much more from Gabriel, but a little settler, as we like to call it.
Yeah, just low numbers on at the moment. Loading up, you know what he's thinking. Backside air reversed. So good in just reeling it in when it looks like he's going to take a fall. And it's not just championship tour heats. As we see Medina again. This is wave number 6. Hasn't stomped anything huge just yet. Going to maybe get himself into this one. Gabriel will take it. Let's see what he can do. He's trying to get rid of a 3.93. So much speed. This wave's starting to stretch out. And Medina's not going to give up on it. Loads up, chucks the reverse and rides out of it.
Let's watch this now. Just Medina, you knew what he was going to do from the start. Loads up, hits the section, gets the spin, full rotation, and just lands on the cleanest little bit of open face and re-enters the wave and then goes for the 3-point slam dunk. Watch this, takes to the sky, full rotation. Look at that little elbow in the wave there. That little corner was just begging for...
Finishes off with a reverse there. Just looking so relaxed. I think as relaxed as we've seen him in competition. And as a result, his surfing's looking a little bit more free. Styles look numbers. Gabriel Medina already with a low score, a 1.9. And without priority, goes chasing down some insiders. All too easy for the 2-time world champion. Conversations, he's actually stepped his performance up and made them go, oh, well, how can we deny this? That was an incredible barrel ride. And
now Gabriel having a look.
Medina trying to get himself back in this heat. Has a 5.83, can still turn it at this point with a 6.18. And he's just had an amazing flow. And as Mick Fanning commented earlier, he's just looked so relaxed so far. And when you're sitting on top of the world, when you look at the rankings, there's good reason why. That's a solid wave, surfed completely from start.
Sort of build a house. They go out and do 2 air reverses and put 13 points on it.
They build a mansion is what they do.
He's going to throw something big at us here. Little alley-oop to get started. Not the best version of that turn he can do, so he's going to go add some extras on the inside. Explosive surfing.
He is again, you know, that aggression, you can see that.
Has the way just hit the brakes right at the start of that wave, just to put him in the perfect position for that alley.
Priority so deadly, numbers starting to roll through, and it is enough to get Medina into the lead. And now he's got some momentum. Plants the reverse, needs to keep going. He wants to this up.
And have a go at this thing just to finish off. Straight out onto the flats, the full rotation somehow rides out of it. And mate, this kid just continues to get better and better. And there he goes. That one was a full-on make.
But he has truly shown his champion status as he marches through to the semis.
Yeah, that was an
Here at Narrabeen.
The traditional takeoff zone. We'll see Gabriel on this wave first, Joe.
First snap, super quick. Medina looking for the ramp. There's the reverse. Quickly picks up the board for a finish. Small little inside lap.
It's not going to be a huge score, but you got to think about with Sibley. He would have, you know, to me.
Little opportunity now setting up for Freddie. Doesn't have priority, so Medina will have the rest of it. Big fin throw, nose pick reverse from Medina. Throws it up vertically, he will lose. But that first turn you don't see every day, so explosive.
This would have been a huge score, Joe. He's going to bank points for this. You know, to start out, this is what we never used to see, you know, surfers starting out with his crazy moves, and then the adjustment here, it looks perfect. just overbalances there. The nose, he just nosed
He
it.
got the lead, 5.7 on this one, Bugs.
Yeah, this is where he took the lead, and he just keeps trying. He's trying to bust it out.
Curious down in Portugal as we see Medina paddling. Looks like he's interested in this insider. Medina up, big throw, tail reverse, stomps it in the flats. One maneuver section, he's had a few tries. And then the one we just saw, similar type moves, but a bigger section. But we're trying to learn here as we watch the speed. Alley-oop, big full rotation. Had the landing and just over-rotated into the barrel. That was massive. He had an alley-oop against Siblick. That one was much bigger. Tried everything to pull that off. Here he goes, bigger wave this time.
Bigger wave.
Big snap to start, Medina on a roll. And just nice clean surfing, 2 big turns. And remember, he was in the final from the previous matchup with Italo in 2019. So ultimately, he's been in 4 straight finals. Think of Andy Irons. He was amazing once he got to a final. He more often than not took the win. Here goes Medina. Frontside wrap to start on his opener. Another clean wrapping cutback. Wave is really sloped out. Nothing really allowed him to go vertical. Do more. Hopefully it inspires Connor to really put up a big fight. Big snap to slide for the 2-time world champ. Big snap to follow. Here's the wind up for the punt. Full rotation. Medina gets it.
Oh, he sure gets flawless technique, and this is a phenomenal ride. Bang. Nice slide. And he's always looking down the line, Joe. This is a perfectly executed out into the flats. No mistake about it. That's what he in a 5 or a 6. And you don't.
Medina's on the loose. Under priority, smooth bottom turn. Nice vertical to attack. Racetrack section, tail high reverse complete. He's asking for a 10, please.
Oh, and then he laughs. I mean, this is just, he is so come out of his shell.
Dimity, the crowd is eating this. Look at his mood. He's just firing. He could do anything he wants right now, Bugs.
Oh, where does he go from here? This is a difficult execution. That is not a stock standard for even.
Proven to have a calm headspace no matter what the situation is. But meanwhile, Medina sky high, a lofty frontside air reverse with so much height and flair. Not even touching a rail, and pulls it off with so much ease.
He's just, he's playing to the crowd now.
And these big wedge sections are remarkable. So much liftoff. Perfect form. Greases the landing. Think about doing this many airs in a short period of time, let alone the pressure of a final. And now beating Connor Coffin, one of the best starts we've seen on tour. And also, when you talk about the entire world title race, nice to have a start as well with 3 different events, 3 different winners. The yellow jerseys traded hands after every victory.
Well, he's just about got a lock on the final 5, Joe. A first and 2 seconds. What a brilliant start to the 2021 CT season.